Evil 4.
I never get tired of that narrator, Resident Evil. You know, he does it way better. Anyways, guys, welcome to another review video. Like I was saying with my Mr. X review, this is gonna be a closed box review because I'm not taking Claire out of the package. I just can't. As much as I want to, those are just too you know, some figures I can't take out of the box as much as I want to. Now, if I was able to get my hands on, of course, you know, a second pair of these figures, I would take them out to display them, but these figures are gonna stay in package. So, just like with the Mr. X figure, it comes with the same type of packaging, you know, Resident Evil, the Palisades logo up there. Then it has all the figures that you can get in the series, you know, of course, Mr. X, the Zombie Cop, and then Alexia Ashford in her mutated form. And like it says right here, Series 2. And then back of the box is pretty much the same, except it's going to be Claire. So if you want to take a minute and pause that, go right ahead. And then it just gives a display picture of the figure and then the video game character. And then of course all the figures you can get, the Licker, which that would be badass if I could get him. He looks pretty awesome. Same thing with the Zombie Cop. Alexia is pretty cool too, but I could live without her. She's not really I don't really care about her enough to want to go and get her. And then, like I was saying in my last video, you know, you can get the Nemesis figure, and then Wesker, and then Chris and Leon. I believe that there was also the Lion mutation from Resident Evil 2, which William Birkin, he mutates into that towards the end of the game. He's like in like a lion type form, and he's got like spikes coming out of the front. I believe you can pick that figure up, if I'm not mistaken. If someone from the comments wants to let me know. But I believe I've seen a figure like that. I don't know if it was from Palisades, but I have seen that type of figure. But of course, it's going for a lot of money. I believe I've seen it go for in the hundreds, if not like the 200s. So let's get a good look at this Claire Redfield. And like I was saying, you know, it's awesome how Palisades, how they did their details. You know, that Mr. X figure, that sucker was heavy. You know, picking this up, this is light. That Mr. X figure's heavy. And bear in mind, these figures were retail price when they came out. And it, you know, like I've said, it's just a shame how these companies, you know, they do what they do, and then expect you to bend over backwards and pay, you know, $20 for, you know, a half-assed figure. You know, NECA does good detail. Like I've said in the past, they hit it out of the park, especially with their Terminator and Predator figures, and you know, Hasbro does the same. But there's a lot more that they could actually do, because they know that they have their fans out there. I mean, they even have their toy conventions with, you know, thousands and thousands of people showing up. So they know the fans are there, obviously. So, I mean, why not give us what we want? And that's, you know, a good detailed figure with accessories like this. I mean, come on. What's all their excuses? NECA will say, you know, $25, you get a decent amount of accessories for their Ultimate figures, but honestly, like, I can't cut Hasbro and Mattel slack like that. They really need to get their acts together, because like I keep saying, this was retail. This was like, I believe, like a $20 figure, if I'm not mistaken, and look at everything you get. So, whatever. Anyways, a little bit of a rant. So, like I said in my Mr. X video, this is the battle damage Claire Redfield. This is when, you know, she gets all messed up and everything, and she doesn't have her vest like she does with the clean version. So, as you can see, come on, focus. Focus. Oh, why isn't it? There we go. As you can see, you got all the splatter, the blood splatter. That's awesome how they did it. The face, bear in mind, it's not the best, but they did try. I mean, it's not like we're getting wonky eyes like we get with some other figures, you know, Hasbro. I mean, she's looking forward. You know, she's got her pupils, and her eyes look like how they should be. But the face, you know, it's But again, this was back. Actually, I'm gonna check the back. I want to see what year this actually came out. What was it? 2001. Yeah, 2001. So, I mean, this is a 16-year-old figure. So for that, I can cut them some slack, because I mean, imagine if we could get all this, you know, right now, how the face scan would be now. So I mean, it would. So for that, I mean, it is what it is. It's still decent. And at the elbows, it's a 90-degree go down. I believe the legs, they can go out sideways, if I'm not mistaken. Down, again, 90 degrees. Let's see, go down. Just the detail of the pants is awesome. And the boots. Just an awesome detail. And then we get the sniper rifle, which she uses against Nosferatu on the heliport right when you're about to escape with Steve in that snowmobile. You get to use the sniper rifle. This was their attempt at a first aid spray, which it looks more like a water bottle. And again, this was 16 years ago, so I can cut them slack for that. But, I mean, they could have put like first aid spray, but whatever. We get the Magnum revolver, we get the pistol, which she starts out with. We get the knife, which they actually did a pretty good job with that knife. You know, it's not just some crappy piece of plastic that looks like you'd get at the 99-cent store. This has detail. All these weapons have detail to it. And again, rant. It pisses me off that whenever Hasbro gives us weapons, they look like some crappy weapons you get from the 99-cent store. I mean, really? They can't take a little bit of a time and put some paint on it? Right here, that's the clip to the sniper. What is that, actually? Oh, okay. It goes inside the pistol. Nice. If you can see that, there's a hole underneath the pistol where the magazine would go in. Okay, that's awesome. And then we get her submachine guns. Focus. Focus. We get the assault rifle and a clip. And then in back of her, you can see that the base, it's just the standard that we got with Mr. X. The Resident Evil, it's on like a brick pattern base. And then the packaging in back of her, that's just awesome. Like this whole packaging, it's just awesome how they did it. And of course, this is the Claire Redfield from Resident Evil Code Veronica, not from Resident Evil 2. Because in Resident Evil 2, of course, she was wearing the shorts. In Code Veronica, she's wearing jeans. So that will about do it for this review. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share this with your friends and family, and I will see you guys in the next video. I really